lost. Zone C secure. Enemy captured Zone B.
You just come in first place?
Hello everybody, welcome to the very first episode of Run with Scissors. I'm your host Mark Everett.
And I am Crystal DeCastro.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited.
I'm very excited too. I can't believe we finally got this thing off the ground.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Today you're going to see me out in the backwoods featuring a Gearhead segment that you're going to be thankful to be a man or wish you were one. Woo! Yeah, that's right. Yeah, man. Also, we'll be having Dee and Mike here for an installment of Well Spoken. Yeah, those guys. And I have a special challenge for all my co-hosts that you don't want to miss. Nah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. You guys are going to love it.
We will also be hearing from Mr. G's with tomorrow's news tonight. Woo! We're going to hear about strange and weird news from around the world with Dorian Alexis. What can we expect, Dorian?
Thanks, guys. Well, today we will learn about one woman's guilty pleasure.
Oh, okay.
A man who crawled into the wrong bed.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
Yikes. And how a Sith Lord is worshipped in Russia.
Yeah. All right.
Now, back to you guys.
Thank you. We have a packed show, but first we have a few videos for you. The first one comes from Toto Popo, and it's the biggest secret in the Star Wars universe. You don't want to miss this. Let's take a look.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me you killed him.
No. I am John C.
That's impossible!
Up next is a video from News Flare Breaking, and it's a pug who thinks he can jump.
Come on, Ozzy!
All right, well, let's keep talking about pugs. This next one is great. I'm guessing pugs can't jump or run. This one's brought to us by Loca the pug.
Well, hello, my name is Loca, and I'm a special pug. I live in Belfast, Ireland, and my favourite thing's a hug. I love to eat roast chicken, and my friends say I'm good fun. But the one thing that I cannot do is I can't feckin' run. I'm bouncing, flouncing, falling all around the show. Rolling, bowling, I just can't get it right. Skipping, hopping, tripping up and flopping. I just can't get the hang of it, though trying as I might.
And now, strange and weird news. Take it away, Dorian.
In London, a 23-year-old woman has discovered her guilty pleasure. Yeah. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
It's eating kitchen sponges.
What?
That's right. The UK lady says every day she soaks the sponges in apple-flavored dishwashing liquid before consumption.
No way.
She suffers from pica, an OCD disorder that involves eating things with no nutritional value. She says, some people go out for a steak. I would rather go out for a sponge. Now tell me if that's not funny. The Londoner Emma eats between 2 and 20 sponges a day. She's been doing this for 2 years now. She even packs her lunchbox with sponges for work. The only thing she says, she hates the taste if they are handled by others first. Always be careful about who you get in bed with. An alleged knife-wielding burglar in Oregon learned his lesson the hard way when he broke into a Portland home and made his way into the bedroom. He took his clothes off and crawled into bed with the man of the house. The man didn't wake up until the burglar kissed him. Luckily, the man sleeps with his handgun. The burglar jumped out of bed and ran. The owner of the house fired 3 shots, missing each time. The police caught the burglar in a vacant home. He's being held on a $310,000 bail and faces charges of first and second degree burglary, first degree sex abuse, and an unlawful use of a weapon.
Wow.
Yikes.
Yeah.
And finally, a Ukrainian artist, Chiki Alexander Milov, quite the name, transformed a statue of Vladimir Lenin, a Marxist who helped establish Russia as a state ruled by communism, into a statue of Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Wow, that's right. The Star Wars fan took titanium alloy and made the iconic Vader helmet and cape. Whew! He even popped a Wi-Fi router under the Sith Lord's helmet in order to offer free net browsing to those who come to pay their respects to the dark side. Yeah. Man, what has our world come to? And that's the strange and weird news of the week. Now it's back to you, Mark and Crystal.
Thank you, Dorian. That is some strange and weird news. Right. Coming up is Dee and Mike with a segment they like to call Well Spoken. Guys, the floor is yours.
Thanks, guys.
I'm Dee.
And this is Mike.
We're the segment called Well Spoken.
Well spoken indeed.
Yeah.
So to give you guys a little background on that, growing up, especially in the South, as a moderately intelligent African-American kid, you're prone to be told that you're so well spoken. And it sounds like a compliment to most people, but it goes a little deeper than that.
Oh yeah, it goes quite a bit deeper than that. You see, when you get approached by someone you don't know, and the first thing they do is compliment you on your ability to speak, what they're actually saying is, wow, that's the first time I've seen somebody who can put together 2 words the way you did of your particular, what do they call it? I think, shade?
Let's go with shade.
Yeah, shade. And what should come off as a well-meaning, words of encouragement often sound like, you've come pretty far from the fields.
I assume they're just expecting tongue clicks.
Yeah, I do expect that sometimes.
All right, so on to our actual topic of discussion today. We're actually going to give you a little insight into what it was like being one of those kids in a public school system in the South.
It was fun, interesting. It was the best of times, the worst of times. None of those things apply. What it was
the worst of times.
Hey! What it was really like is you grow up and you find yourself the only person in class most of the time who looks like you or is your particular skin color, or what's the best way to put it? You're like that one chocolate sprinkle on an ice cream sundae.
It's fairly accurate. It was a little tough, especially because from one side, you had to deal with not really fitting in with black kids, often being called an Oreo. That was a pretty common one, yeah.
That one's good.
And not looking like the kids that you were in advanced placements or honors or HE classes with. And so it was a little tough.
Yeah, it had its ups and its downs. Most of the downs involved trying to figure out like how you were supposed to get to your friend's house when he lived way out in the middle of nowhere and he had already left the parking lot in like his dad's Chrysler.
Or Black History Month.
Oh, Black History Month.
Black History Month, as the token black kid in any classroom, is probably the most interesting time of year because for the first time in most of our lives, we get to speak for our entire race. And so you're expected to be this archive of black history, to know who, what, when, where, how, and why, when you haven't really gotten the information. also, you're sort of a check just to make sure that no one's overstepped any boundaries. And so every once in a while, the teacher might say Negro, and then
Waiting for your approval. Oh, I particularly have fond memories of anytime Martin Luther King gets mentioned, because then they're like, so do you want to read the excerpt that has Martin Luther King Jr.'s "I Have a Dream" speech? And it's like, I do have a dream, actually. I have a dream that one day Black History Month will come around and people will say, that's just February. Because, let's face it, when the government makes a national mandate and turns a holiday into a cultural landmark, and it happens to be the shortest month in the year,
only by a day every 4 years. That's something.
Yeah. Half-hearted. That's the word people use to describe that. And that's generally how it feels when everyone in your class turns to you and wonders, hey, do you feel bad about that stuff? And it's like, do I feel bad about the 200 plus years of slavery? Wow. I don't even think I'd start a blind date with that question.
The biggest issue is fear of offense and this thought process that somehow everyone else in the class is being held accountable for everything that's happened.
Yeah, the whole white guilt thing, it comes on pretty strong during Black History Month. Though, I've never gotten free stuff out of it.
Never reap the benefits of it.
Right.
I'm not really sure what the purpose is.
Neither am I. It's kind of like the virtual version of 40 acres and a mule. So, you get the lip service, but none of the 40 acres in the mule.
I'd take the land.
So would
it's worth something.
A lot. I could build a house. I could build a school.
So it's been an interesting time between standardized testing and being pulled into rooms and told that you're different or you're exceptional, when a lot of times the truth is that a lot of these kids learn differently.
A whole lot differently.
One of the things I always found interesting was that African American kids learn very well through body kinesthetics, and in public schools there's no mixing of that. It's lecturing, it's dictating, it's straight out of the books, and there's very little interaction. And so when we get separated as a result of being able to learn in additional capacities or having an easier time with it, it gives a sense of isolation that I don't think is fair on either side.
No, it's not really fair. The teaching styles of public education are lackluster at best. Most of the time, they just try to hit a general mark, feed enough information into the kid's brain, they regurgitate it properly onto the test, you mark a few boxes, and you get something like a 75% pass-fail rate, and then, you remove the remedial children to another classroom. That's about 15% more. The other 10%, you fidge the numbers a bit, and you come up with No Child Left Behind, 95.6%, right? Yeah. Adds up.
Well, I have to tell you this, Mike. You were surprisingly well-spoken today. Where are you going?
Crystal, I found a man's paradise the other day.
Oh, really?
Completely out in the middle of nowhere. I took a camera with me, and this is what I shot. Load up the footage.
All right.
This is Mark Everett, BlueMark Entertainment. Heading out in the middle of nowhere. Going out to a place that's a virtual playground for men. Got airboats, rat rods, airplanes, everything. Where the hell are we?
Aerial Solutions is an innovative company full of gadgets, tools, and enough space to build anything in your dreams. With many workshops and hangars built over acres of land, you have plenty of room to build and test anything you desire. Here we have a motorcycle that was created by one of the inventors. Here's one of the engines they use to power saw blades that hang from a helicopter. As you can see, the lights light up, letting the pilot know how high the engine is revving. Here's where they test engines for cars and motorcycles. Here's a computer setup where they hook up the engines to make sure they're working properly. Being out in the middle of nowhere has its perks. You have plenty of room to play and no one to bother you. These 10 25-inch saw blades are powered by this engine that is suspended 80 feet from a helicopter. The helicopter goes into the woods where trucks can't get to. It hangs the saw blades down to cut tree limbs to make way for power lines. There are several airboats made for the swamps close by and four-wheelers for the trails. These boats can be taken out at your leisure, being so close to the streams, rivers, lakes, and the ocean. With several motorcycles, planes, helicopters, and boats, there is almost nowhere you can't go. Some of these planes are flown weekly, while others are still being worked on. Aerial Solutions has everything a gearhead would love and more. Here's an airplane that's also been created by them. If you're into tech and gadgets, this would be an absolute dreamland for you.
All right. Next up is the news segment that is not the ordinary news. Here is Mr. Jeeves with tomorrow's news tonight.
Thanks, guys. My name is Jeeves Urquhart. Welcome to tomorrow's news tonight. Normally, when you do the news, or watch the news, rather, it's coming to you live. It's happening in the moment. Unfortunately for our show, we're being taped ahead of time, pre-recorded. So this probably isn't going to make it to air for about a week or two, which is kind of a problem, as you may know. There's one little trick I want to let you in on, though, that may work in our favor here. That is that humans are idiots. We're kind of the worst. I mean, do you realize that people still like smoke? I mean, this is like 2015, and what is that? That people keep sending pictures of their genitalia to other people, and we keep voting for those people. We vote them into office. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. So, we're kind of the worst, and because of that, I really think we are doomed to repeat history. That's where we come in. Seeing that we're doomed to repeat it, it should be pretty easy to guess what the news is going to be in the next couple of weeks, because it's probably already happened many times. So that's the idea. That's what we're going to do. Guess the news. All right. Top story. We've entered week 2 of unprecedented worldwide peace as people from all nations have put down their weapons to come together and celebrate our continued existence after the close pass of asteroid 2015 TB145, aka the Halloween asteroid. I'm just kidding. We still hate each other. People are still, I'm sure, just like killing each other like crazy, like inventively. I mean, you got to be impressed with some of the stuff. It's pretty insane. Just Google it. Let's see. So the asteroid didn't hit us, I'm pretty sure. But I kind of wish it had. I mean, if you think just far into the future, alien archaeologists landing on this planet, can you just imagine their faces when they see what we're wearing because we died on Halloween night? I mean, that's just, the costumes are crazy. That would just totally blow their minds. I was pretty excited about that. Alas, it wasn't meant to be, but maybe next time. All right. From there, we go into politics. The ramp up for the next Republican presidential debate has suffered a number of setbacks in the recent weeks, as 2 more candidates have dropped out of the race. As you know, Ben Carson was disqualified because of an inability to find a pulse during his physical, and Jeb Bush quietly resigned after accidentally tweeting a picture of male genitalia. Fun fact, experts say it was not his, but his brother's. I'll let you guess which one. This narrows the Republican candidate field to a paltry 17,384 white men. May the privilege be ever in your favor. All right, from there we go into my favorite, gun news. Can we get some? Can we have like? Can we get like? Can I use his name like the Looney Tunes guy with the big hat and the oh you varmint? I don't know if I can say his name or not, but if he could run across the screen, that'd be great. Awesome. Okay. All right. In gun news, serious note: a toddler was shot at his daycare in Tyler, Texas, this week when it was discovered he had carried 2 rifles and a shotgun into his classroom. The teacher, though, who in accordance with Texas law was required to open carry, did shoot the student before he was able to injure anybody. Side note, the teacher actually was aiming at another student who accidentally left an alarm clock in his backpack. That student was okay, but all seems to be well. Student was shot before he could hurt anybody. He's recovering in the hospital, and the toddler terrorist is expected to survive, although a manifesto was found in his possessions, written in crayon. Police have not released it to the public, but witnesses on site said it included a drawing of a dinosaur and possibly the alphabet. All right, let's see. In sports, I don't have anybody to throw to. I'm just going to throw to myself. Here's Jeeves with the sports. Thank you, Jeeves. No sports news this week. Every single sports competitor was either injured or on house arrest this week. So get better, guys, and or beat that rap, guys. Okay, so in weather, Hurricane Anonymous is moving up the East Coast with damaging winds and rain this week. It is, of course, the first hurricane to meet the NOAA's new non-gender specific name guidelines. With more on the story, we go live to Mick Ranley in Myrtle Beach. Mick?
I'm Mick Ranley out here in the middle of Hurricane Anonymous, and although people are being washed out to sea, I just wanted to say that we support your new non-gender social profile, and whichever path you choose to take, we accept you!
Thanks for that, Mick. We're all hoping you wash up soon. All right, tonight, in finances, you have none. I mean, you're watching cable access after dark, probably with the sound turned down so you don't bother your mom and her boyfriend in the room next door. So you probably have 0 money. On the upside, you have no money to lose, and therefore you haven't. And so no money lost this week. That's good news. All right, and finally tonight, we have an uplifting user-submitted video. It looks like Khloe Kardashian got her head stuck in a bucket and just can't get it out. Oh man, I can't wait to see this. Hang on, I'm being told, oh man. I guess Kanye's already copyrighted the video and is going to sample it on his next album, so well played. All right, that's it for now. Until next tomorrow, I'm Jeeves Urquhart. Thanks for watching Tomorrow's News Tonight.
Thank you, Jeeves. Yeah. Before the show comes to an end, I want to have a friendly little competition with all my co-hosts. Now, you guys are going to love it. Let's go over here. I got it all set up. All right, guys. Here's a challenge. We're going to do shots of hot sauce.
No way. I don't do hot sauce. I don't even put it on my food.
Well, luckily there's no food here. What we're going to do, just grab, drink, stack it near your water bottle. All right? So we can keep count. No time limit. Just who can beat who. You guys ready?
Ready.
This is my appreciation for you guys' hard work.
It's an odd way to show
Helping me out.
appreciation.
All right? So this is your payment. Sorry, we're very low budget. All right. You guys ready? Yep. Don't sniff. It's going to make it worse. You guys good? Yeah. And go. See, number 1. Oh, it tastes like
I'm done.
It tastes like hot wings.
That's it.
What?
You win.
It's like hot wings.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Go, Mark.
Oh, I did not expect that.
Come on, you can do more than that.
Come on, I'm at 2. Where you at? Here we go.
Oh, it's 3.
3.
You're not even plugging your
That's
noses.
3 too many.
3.
Oh, man.
It'd be a lot better when it comes out.
Oh.
What is the thing in my stomach right now? I haven't eaten. Oh, God.
Consistency. All right.
Come on here, have another one.
Don't throw up.
And you were just trying to feed this to me.
We're on a low budget. Don't throw up on it, all right? We got to take these home. All right. You ready?
Number 4.
All right.
Oh, man.
Don't stop. If you stop, you're never
All
going to
right,
get through.
4. Come on. The winner gets to take the rest home.
Let's go. Wait, is it losing better?
Wait, I live with him, so I can just bow out of this.
Yeah, be a quitter.
All right.
Yeah, hot sauce gives
Go.
you cold chills. That's crazy.
Ooh.
All right, let's go.
Come on, one more. You can do at least one more.
Come on. Ready?
I don't see you doing it anymore.
Hey, I'm cheering you on.
Am I doing yours too? Is that what's happening?
You are, exactly.
Ready?
Thank you.
5. Go. 5.
Oh.
Down, down.
Oh, that's bad.
You go for your help.
Yeah, it can't be. Come on, man. You got this.
Oh.
One more. One more.
Okay. You keep saying one more. I'm on to you.
Ooh, I should have thought about this more.
This was,
Look, see, this one.
this,
There you go.
I made some bad decisions.
We should
Zach, you just sneak one of the empty ones.
We should have done the chubby bunny. What is it, chubby bunny?
We should have the cinnamon challenge. Dear God.
Yeah, cinnamon challenge.
I have made better decisions in my life.
Oh, my teeth are burning.
I'm gonna give this to you guys. I'm bowing out.
Oh.
Down to 2.
Oh, we got 5? Is that number 6 for you?
Yeah.
Go,
come on, man.
go.
Got it.
Why don't you just quit? Why don't you
I
just
want
quit?
to win.
Oh, God.
Oh, you're up for it.
Oh, man.
I'm just fighting not to give this back to you right now.
Do you care to share how your mouths are feeling right now?
That wasn't what
My
so
mouth
bad.
is always burning.
You know, it's just a burning sensation all around. You know.
I won't call it. Thank you for being on the show tonight, guys. Let's just call that a draw.
A draw.
That was.
Oh!
The
All
petty.
right, we got a winner.
We got a winner.
That was a great first episode, guys. So from everybody from Running with Scissors, first episode, I just say thank you for tuning in and good night. Woo! Yeah, I can't do that. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's so bad.
I took a tiny sip and I'm already.
That's not good when you got
Almost done with my
cold
bottle.
chills. Oh, my God.